Et pour finir, nous avons Aïman du Burkina Faso.
We are back for the second session of today's event. This is the Confederation of African Athletics Region 2 Championship happening at the Stadium. And let me quickly run you through the event, the result from the first session of the event that we had here at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. So in the women under 20,005, Sarah from Ghana came first with a time of 4 minutes. And also Alhari Abdulkarim from Ghana followed the second position with 4 minutes, 1 second. And Fideli Bukopolo of Togo came third with 5 minutes, 6 seconds, and then followed by Manse Cisse, Cote d'Ivoire, Pauline Mihito of Benin, and Chamsa Yaya of Nigeria. Chamsia Yakia of Niger. And so these are the results from the 1,500 under 20 event. And then let me also take you through the under 1,800 meters, where Abigail Abugri from Ghana came first with 2 minutes 12 seconds. Ndeye Ngoni Diao of Senegal came second with 2 minutes 21 seconds, and Wetro Akoli of Togo came third. Dajab Kumboki of Togo came fourth, and Seiba of Liberia came fifth. To the under 800 meter women, Alhari Abu Swari of Ghana came first with 2 minutes 15 seconds. Mansa Cisse of Cote d'Ivoire came second with 2 minutes 28 seconds. Pauline Mehito of Benin came third. Mahaslane Kessie of Liberia came fourth, and Hamsato Remin of Niger came fifth. So these are the results from the 800 meters under 20 women event. And now with the under 200 meter men event, Solomon Kweku Hammond from Ghana came first with 10 minutes 89 seconds. El Hadji Ngom of Senegal came second with 11 minutes 62 seconds, and Jules Wanga of Benin came third, and Sualio Stefatien followed on the fourth position. To the under 200 meter men event, Ibrahim Fusaini of Ghana came first with 11 minutes 18 seconds. It seems the Ghanaians have actually dominated the track event, because most of the results here we have the Ghanaians occupying the first position. Unfortunately, none of the time that they've made so far qualifies them to the under 20 World Championship, the Athletics Championship in Colombia. Gone through the time for the standard qualifying time, and none of the time made today qualify athletes to the World Under 20 Athletics Championship event in Colombia. So with the 100 meter under 20 men's event, we have Ibrahim Fusaina from Ghana coming first with 11 minutes 18 seconds. Kelvin Jala of Liberia followed on the second position with 11 minutes 34 seconds. Farao Wandrago of Burkina Faso followed on the third position, and on the fourth position we have Valentine Kouassi from Cote d'Ivoire. Fifth position, Feikao Traore of Niger. If you just join our feed, this is the Confederation of African Athletics Region 2 Championship currently happening in Cape Coast at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. We have 9 countries competing in the championship. This also serves as qualification to the World Under 20 Athletics Championship, which will happen in Cali, in Colombia on August 2. Now with the under 1800 meter men race results, Arthur Kwakwa of Liberia came first with 11 minutes 29 seconds. Abdul Razak Sharif from Ghana followed on the second position with 11 minutes 32 seconds. Lassana Tawali of Liberia came third. Pascal Seri from Burkina Faso was fourth, and Nazel Marcia of Cote d'Ivoire came fifth. Prince Laura from Togo was sixth in the event. The under 1800 meter men race, Kankonte from Cote d'Ivoire came first with a time of 11 minutes 48 seconds. And Tim Kelvin Albert of Ghana came second with 11 minutes 49 seconds. And Mansley of Senegal followed on the third position. Tino followed on the fourth position. Winston Nuwan of Liberia fifth, and it was actually a tie result between Winston Nuwan of Liberia and Arthur Kusa Pisa of Liberia. Interesting names there. So the upcoming events, or the events that the athletes will be competing in, we have long jump for the men under 20 final. But before I run with you the event that we will be looking forward to, let me quickly bring my boss, Erasmus Kwao, who is also here. I mean, he has followed athletics for a very long time. He is one man that knows his stuff when it comes to athletics in Ghana and worldwide. Well, Erasmus, so far we've seen the results from the various events, and unfortunately I've been comparing the results to the standard for the World Under 20 Championship, and so far we've not made a time that is even close to qualifying. I mean, do you find this quite disappointing, or you think there is still some chance for Ghanaian athletes? They have been dominating.
Yes.
Actually.
Yes, and I would say for most of the events, Betty, it's actually the qualification rounds. And so normally athletes reserve their best for the finals, as we witnessed in previous competitions we have done in Tamale, where you also gathered or covered a lot of the competition. I think way back 2014, 2015, thereabout. So that is normally what happens. For instance, just last week, Saturday, we were here in Cape Coast at the National Open Championships. And I remember Hussein Ibrahim ran 10.61 to win the men's 100-meter final. Today is not quite hit that sort of mark. And that is a qualification mark he needs to run to qualify for Cali 2022, which is the World Under-20s. So you can, say that yes, he may be saving his best, for the final in that respect. We can talk about the women's 800 meters and then other competitions that we witness. So for some of them, there's still that window to be able to do a better.
Okay, so you see some of our athletes making the mark.
Most certainly.
Now, I mean, Hussein Ibrahim, as you mentioned, he has actually been, I think, with all the race that he has done so far, he's won with ease. We have Bugri, who is also doing well for the female side. I mean, do you see prospects, especially from our female athletes?
I see a lot of you mentioned Hussein. I think 2 years ago, 2019, he was at the CAA and 2018 in Abidjan. And he has gathered
elle aussi du Bénin. Nous avons Felicia Aouni
national best now.
Felicia Aoudi
That's the way she
du
comes to
Ghana.
the events. And she's able to come out.
Nous avons Jeudi Ange Tonoa,
Now, let me just ask you about the
de la Côte d'Ivoire.
organization so far. Okay, so in the shot we have the 100
Nous avons
meters
Nasira
and that is the next event.
Kwanza,
Yeah, the first
Nasira
event
Kwanza
for the day.
du Ghana.
I mean, so far, what have been
Nous
your
avons
impression of the
Magdalene.
organization? This is the first time you are hosting the
Magdalene Kessile,
Confederation of
Magdalene
African
Kessile du
Athletics in
Libéria.
Ghana. And I mean,
Et pour finir, pardon, ensuite nous avons
for now,
Ureima.
you see a lot of
Nous avons Ureima
fans in the
Niger.
stadium to witness it. Are you quite impressed?
Pour finir, nous avons Kadore
Tomorrow
Lucie.
might be a better day.
Maybe tomorrow will be a better
Lucie
day.
du Burkina
Not
Faso.
the sort of atmosphere we see for the citizens and those. If we were to take a shot at the first time, we definitely appreciate after from next wicket. They say they're from what is race something from Asia. They have come here to do table tennis and saw that athletics competition was on and also close to so it can certainly improve, but typically this is what we see in the nationals, and this being an ECOWAS team, we would have expected a lot more. We can do it.
So that is Erasmus Kwawa, and he will be with me in the commentary position. For now,
There's 100 meters semifinals for
so
the girls.
for the ladies, that's the women 100-meter semi-final. So that will be our next event for the day. And
De la Côte d'Ivoire. Voici la de la Côte d'Ivoire. Benjamin Bedou. Benjamin Bedou. Benjamin Bedou du Ghana. Et nous avons Salvador Fidel du Burkina Faso.
so the 100-meter women under 18 semi-final is what we are witnessing now. And I think the Ghanaian athlete is in lane 4
Premier sur la liste, nous avons
this
Jima
particular event,
Ebenezer.
and
Jima
can clearly see that they are warming up.
Jima Ebenezer du Ghana. Ok, nous avons Traoré Faisal. Traoré Faisal du Niger. Par la suite, nous avons Waïka Jules. Waïka Jules du Bénin. Waïka Jules du Bénin. Et pour finir, nous avons
But it was quite interestingly, it seems
Jacob du Ghana.
our times are better when it's not the one-off race, like the 100-meter race. It's more of the 800 meters. I think we like to reserve energy and then come in harder when it's ending. So we don't do so well with the straight race. Do you agree with that?
In the early stages, I mean, typically even at the world stage, athletes want to save their best for the last. Because, I mean, you don't want to go and burn out. And so, I mean, it makes sense scientifically, go from a competition perspective too. So there are also some others who just come in and know that they may not make the next round. So they put their all in it. I mean, there's a qualification mark you're looking for. So you always have to assess yourself and know what you want to do. And then go with what your instincts tell you, and also listen to your coach, who normally are in the better position to know what you have to do at every stage. And so it depends who you are. You know the competition you are up against. You always have to make quick decisions, because at the end, this is not the main. You come into the ECOWAS, you qualify here, all right. But the main target is the world under 20, and we have qualification standards. It doesn't matter whether you win here or you don't win. It's all about the time and making the performance that will take you to the world.
Yeah. So as I said, at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium, times will be made, records will be broken, records will be set, and laurels will be won by the various athletes who are competing keenly in the Confederation of African Athletics Championship. So the girls are getting ready for the semi-final of the 100 meter race. They are under 18.
Experience.
And for all the records that will be set, the most important of it all is hitting the mark to qualify to the World Championship. That is the most important of it all. So yes, laurels may not matter to some of the athletes. Some are only looking forward to hitting the mark, the right qualification time, to qualify to the World Under-20 Athletics Championship in Colombia. And despite the fact that none of our athletes have so far made the mark yet, I must say that it's impressive to see the Ghanaian athletes dominated.
Out they go now. Sarah in the main three for Ghana seems to be leading the race at this stage. It could be a first and second in that particular order, but lane 8 is also coming in strongly. Ghana first, Ghana second. It's a home sweep for Ghana, and you can just watch the girl go down her knees, raise her hands, and smile. And the 18 girls, they shake hands. It's a team effort. First and second for Ghana.
I think with athletics, we still have some prospects, because if you have to get we should be breaking records and setting and even winning medals at international competitions. The ease at which the girls win their race is very impressive. They win like nobody's business. They win their race with so much ease, making it look like it's just a piece of cake. It's a lot of work.
Well, it is. I thought she took off very well, and comparatively to the other athletes. And it's also great to see that they actually use a starting line, which a lot of them are not accustomed to. And so once they took off well, they were able to maintain the momentum in that order. So bravo to the girls, and we're waiting for what come up in the next round. But most importantly, we want to know the times they've made, which will be
Because what is most important in this particular competition, it's all about their time, getting to know their time, whether they've made it the World Championship. Burkina Faso seems to have a lot of supporters in their side. Immediately Burkina Faso get here a lot of
it may be coming from the other athletes who are not competing. But certainly tells maybe they have a larger community. At this stage, long time also going on the far side. So it's great to see the Senegalese here. It has been great to see our people.
Nigeria. The competition has always been between Nigeria. But how do you see our chances on defense?
Field events. Well, I remember going with the national team 2014 at the African Youth Games, and they didn't really do well. It's a technical sport when it comes to vertical events.
So coaching is a problem.
Everybody athletes. But we can't. The reason we don't have to expect too much takes time. For instance, I've been watching continue to say that he did 1.5 years at the Africa Youth Games in Botswana 2015. I'm not sure a lot of people consider it. And over 8 years, I think I haven't said all all that. Watch out for the high jump.
The high jump. You have to tell you to watch out for the high jump. I'll be thinking about their time. I mean, if they are able to make qualifications.
Yeah. Watch out, I mean, anything can happen. The other great thing too is these athletes are actually young kids. A lot of them are Frank Sikim and this other colleague. The other ones who are some from commercial team. So look at it from more of a developmental
So that is the under 20 100 meter final.
Like Fatima Benedicta. I saw her compete at the local competition last year. Made a final. I love the Ivorian athlete coming out. Looks like Tabu. Lesson.
We have Benedicta and representing
Mama, just stand and wave, and also I did the mama.
I think this is going to be tight.
Just stand and wave, and also the mama.
Judging from
Charlie,
what we saw earlier on.
my money at the mama.
semi-final.
Ah.
Your start is the most important thing. You start well, you push harder,
MC.
and then you hit the mark. Sometimes athletics look so simple in the eye. But on the track is a different ball game altogether. So Benedicta and Blessing represented Ghana in the 100-meter race. This is the finals. It looks like Ghana is doing a host and win. Sweeping the medals.
Please report to the forum. Under 20, please report to the forum. As of en tête U20, veuillez vous présenter à la U20 à la chambre d'appel. Nous allons assister tout à l'heure à la finale des 100 mètres femmes. U20. Dans le deuxième couloir, nous avons le Sénégal. Au troisième couloir, nous avons le Bénin. Quatrième, la Tunisie. Cinquième. Et dans les couloirs 6 et 7, nous avons le Ghana. Et dans le couloir 8, nous avons le Burkina Faso. On your mark.
So the race is about to start. The athletes are on their marks. Yeah, the final. The 200 meter race final. Lesson and Benedicta. Lane for Ghana.
And they are off. 30 meters down. There's Ivorian showing strongly at this stage, but there's a Ghanaian chase coming in. It looks like the Ivorian lady is going to take this one. Ghana will have to settle for second and third.
It was going to be a competitive race. It was actually.
So the medals will come.
Looks like Talu. I saw that. For me, it was all about the start. The Ivorian really took over.
Hey, watch it.
And she really kept her nerve.
I think she's comforting him. It's very sad for not getting to win the race. It's like some comforting words from her. Oh, is she injured? Is she injured? It looks like she is injured or
Is it
something.
emotions or injury at this stage? The Red Cross men are there.
Watch it, watch it.
And so now we are waiting for the 100-meter men final. 120 final. Just gone by was the 100-meter or 100 meters women final, and the Ivorian athletes came first, followed by Ghanaian athletes. For the race.
And so, what do people are on the record?
I must say that
pictures.
Ghana, they've been quite impressive in winning most of their track events, but unfortunately, we've not been able to have any athletes that have put them up for the World Championship. If you just joined us, so this is the CAA, that is the Confederation of African Athletics Championship, happening right here at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. Day 2 of the event. 9 countries, including host Ghana, competing in this championship. And we've done over 20 events so far. And I must say that the Ghanaian athletes are dominating most of the events, coming first. Well, this competition also serves as qualification to the World Under-20 Championship in Colombia.
I'm sure you'll be hearing the sounds in the stands.
Yeah.
It's Abdul Sharif from Adesada College
Okay.
competing for Ghana.
Oh, he has some of his athletes, his colleagues here.
Exactly.
Oh.
They know him. Oh. He actually qualified for the final of the men's 100 meters the last time. 11.23.
That's what he's saying.
And today he's run 11.32. So there's a lot more gas in the
Well, as they are preparing for this race, let me quickly run you through the results from the events that we've had so far. With the under 200 meter event, that is the finals. We have Sarah Alida Noel from Cote d'Ivoire coming first, time of 12 minutes, 25 seconds. Samuel Blessing
The sitter is using it.
from Ghana came second with 12 minutes, 25 seconds. So the men 100 meter race final is about to start.
They're off. Strong run coming in from the inside, and Abdul Sharif of Ghana coming neck to neck. And at this stage, I can just confidently just takes it.
Oh, has made it.
Was up against the Liberian
He
opposition.
has a lot of
Finally
energy.
identified
Even
him,
after
yes.
this, he's still running.
He's still running. Youthful exuberance. Is he looking for the Ghana flag? Somebody better give him a flag. So he's a student of the famous Adesada College here in Cape Coast.
Abdul Basit has a lot of energy.
Yes. I think he's
What
going
is
in
he
search
looking
of his
for?
Ghana flag. He's seen it done before. You know, is he going to pull down the Ghana flag? A colleague actually has it.
Oh, okay.
I knew he was going to go for it. We're going to pull it down somewhere.
I mean, it takes a lot of work for you to win the final, so it's understandable when he has all this emotion. We are just hoping that his time is good enough to qualify him to the world.
What is the key time he has to run?
So for the 100 meters,
It's 10.60.
yeah, so for the 100 meters, it's 10.60.
Hussein Ibrahim is coming. Formerly of St. Augustine's College, now with the KNUST in Kumasi. So that's the next race we'll be seeing very soon. On your screen, you still see Abdul Sharif at the Adesada College. We just want to see his time, but I can imagine the emotions he's going through.
Yeah.
Just last week he was competing for his college here at the same grounds, and today he's winning
Winning a medal.
winning a gold medal.
This was the final. So he won himself a gold medal.
So we see the boys coming up in the u18 division now. A huge favorite in there is Hussein Ibrahim of Ghana.
Well, now they've given him his own Ghana flag.
Got his own flag. So they're going to replace the Ghana flag on the other side back to it.
I I can just imagine what he will do when he finds out that his time is good enough to qualify into the World Championship.
You'll be over and above the stars in the moon. Wait to see. But, you know, there's a subplot to all this. He did a time 11:23 at the u18 Championship. This is a time that should have qualified him to the final. But there was a little bit of mix-up, so he couldn't make it. And I heard his I see all things work together for our good. And he's a West African champion at this stage. So we are waiting. This is under 20 men's final, boys final, I should say. It's all straight finals now. There was an earlier communication with one of the semis. It's a straight up. I think Betty has the results. The one everybody is waiting for. It's a 10 what?
It's a 10.96. And
it's a personal best.
yeah, personal.
You need to celebrate that. The only time he's done
But
electronics.
the last time he said he did 111.
11:22.
Yeah.
This morning he ran 11:32.
And he has
And now
dropped
it's done
to 10.96. Making
for
it
the first
personal
time for the
best.
first time in his career.
Yeah. I think tomorrow he will be able to do better if he is to race in any of the No.
So he's not qualified.
The
Somebody just asked the
qualification
question, has he
is qualified.
qualified? No.
The qualification mark is 10.60 and he did 10.96. That's his personal best.
And you know, we need to tell you this. You are not a real athletics fan. To shave 0.02 off your previous mark is not an easy feat.
Do you know the most interesting part? I mean, the interesting thing about athletics, you do your run, you get your time, they will tell you to air aided or wind aided.
Exactly. So what is the wind reading here as we get ready for the boys 100-meter final? As usually stated, it's minus 0.6, so it's legal. Okay, so we are ready.
This is the 200 meters.
100 meters.
The 100 meters final.
Boys on the final. Can we confirm the first three? Just to mention their names.
Okay, so the first three for the under 1800 meters men, we have Abdulrazak Sherif from Ghana with a 10.96, Asa Kwakwa, Liberia, 11.01, and Lasana Tavale from Liberia, 11.29. So these are the first three for the under 1800
Maybe we'll continue down.
meters.
There's another Ghanaian, Kelvin, from the Fanticum store.
Yeah, so he came fifth. In Team Kelvin Albert, he made a time of 11.45 seconds. So, yeah.
I'm sure there's others who want to hear the Togolese who came fourth.
Yeah, so there is a Pascal Seri from Burkina Faso. And
We'll just halt it for now. We'll give you the full result very soon, but let's get ready for now. The boys 100-meter final, athletes on their marks. Off they go now. Strong run coming in from the middle. It's the two Ghanaians going neck to neck, head to head. And it seems Hussein is going to take second, but it's one in the first. Hussein is pulled up. So he seems there's a Liberian. Hussein going to ground. There was an Ivorian also involved. Just trying to get the identification of the two athletes. But Husseini didn't quite come out the way he wanted to. And that should be a concern as he goes to ground now. The man from KNUST. So even though Ghana has won, there's a bit of hush in the stands. He was the one expected to get it. He didn't get it, but still Ghana gets, you know, that will be a little bit of a concern at this stage. It's a straight final, the U20s. Get the results and the confirmation very soon. The transformations continues, and so we see athletes come through secondary school, go through university, they are racing in the African scene, and here we have him, he's back on his feet now. You just sensed there was something not right with him, just about 20 to 30 meters in the race. Oh, the high jump. Confirmation of the times in the 100 meters by the announcer.
Announcement. Ghana, 11:45. Burkina, 11:63. Abdul Hamid Mazar, Senegal, 11:71. Then we have Warahima Kabuki, 11:72. Under 20, 100 meters final, then Solomon Kebuhamon, Ghana, 11:53. Ibrahim Hussein, Ghana, 10:75. Kelvin W. Chala, Liberia, 10:90. Farah Udaku, Burkina, 11:09. Alhan Ngo, Senegal, 11:23. Jolly Waiba, Benin, 11:43. Wally Kappa, Klein, 11:64. Volati Kosi, 11:71.
So we just had the results. They are into the 11s. So Ghana taking first and second, all right, but the times are quite disappointing, considering the fact.
Under 20.
And even the u18s, they actually ran 10:9, winning it. So we're expecting a much faster time in the final of the 200 of the, let's say, the under 20. So that completes it. See the long jump action, and it was an Ivorian who was leaning back, you know.
Result.
Should be a concern.
Result. Under 20, 100 meters final. Sarah Alida, Ukraine, Côte d'Ivoire, 12:25. Samuel Blessing, Ghana, 12:25. Elfie Agita, Benin, 12:30.
Well, looking at the times again, they were actually much better. Okay, so I have the final confirmation of the 100 meters. So Solomon Kwekuhamon in the under 20 category came first, 10:53. 10:53. And then we had Ibrahim Husseini doing a 10:75. And then we have Telvin W. Jala from Liberia doing 10:90. Then we have Pharrell Bodrago from Burkina, 11:09. El Haj Ngom from Senegal did 11:33. And then Jules Waiga from Benin did 11:48. We have Salio Stefa Tieni from Cote d'Ivoire doing 11:64. and Valentin Kwasi, also from Cote d'Ivoire, doing 11.70. Those are results for the 100-meter final U20 category. Not too bad. I mean, 11.53, but it can certainly get better. And so Solomon Kweku Hamon, by virtue of that time, is actually qualified. He did 10.53, and he was expected to do that. Solomon Kweku Hamon. And then the 20 category, he did 10.53. The qualification mark is 10.60. So Solomon Kweku Hamon is actually qualified. That should be our first qualifier. That should be the breaking news coming in. 10.53 seconds. Qualifying marks again. 10.60. From Holy Charles. And the time by Brian Hussein was 10.75. That is not good enough. I'm sure we'll take the time.
You are done. Charlie, uncle. Huh? What's your samba? Let me judge you.
And you can see his demeanor sitting down.
You wait for me. When I come then we do
Head bow, hands in front of him.
I can't hear. I'll come back.
Too happy. And just one minute. There's nothing in relation to injury.
Oh, to the me. Oh, to the me.
Les athlètes sont maintenant décidés de se présenter à la table de médaille à l'entrée du terrain. Sabo Soumaïda du Burkina Faso. Sabo Soumaïda du Burkina Faso. C'est une placé du Ghana. Pour c'est une placé du Ghana.
The 400 meters under 18. Heard some of the names.
Salami wo. Ma kwatu 100 meters here.
And
I'm dying.
His name has been mentioned, very prominent in the central region, where she is a student of the famous Holy Charles School. She's up against strong competition from the Ivorian pair. There's a Liberian involved.
I'm dying.
Only 5 of them competing. High jump continues. I mean, for those of you really interested in the field events, high jump is one of my favorites. It gets the stadium going.
Francis.
How they able to do the flop.
Tell my brave, 1,000 watts, me brave.
Claiming all the glory.
Tell you.
And all the others. Just joined us. The coverage of CAA.
One question, one. What's the one?
opening ceremony was done yesterday, and competition is commenced today.
What's the one? I forgot your page.
It's better to climax tomorrow. Ghana formally officially hosting top athletes, the u18s and the u20s.
Allez, ma bre.
And off they go. Early days, I see Pale taking the opportunity to open up slender gap at this stage. Awanya is the name. Liberian behind. So are two Ivorians. To the back straight, and she still leads quite comfortably. Let's see some competition coming in from the Ivorians. Hell Awanya is the name. And the last time we had her into schools, she was such a massive for the Holy Child faithful. And here she comes. We say unassailable lead, but at this stage there's nobody catching her. About 50 meters to the 40 meters difference. As she clinches this finish, and she takes the title in the u18s. But let's see what happens. The Liberian has actually done very well. Third place now. Ivory Coast takes the second, and it seems the third position.
The Ivorian lady, her posture and everything is what we call finish hard.
Don't give up.
Don't give up. But a Ghanaian lady, her name again?
Hell Awanya.
Pearl Awanya. She has a lot of energy.
Yes.
She gave them so much gap, came and still standing. She's the only athlete who has not still fallen down yet. She's still standing on her feet.
No, we just saw another Ghanaian go over the bar in the high jump. Try to get you the names of performances.
Yeah.
At this stage, the physios, the medics are working on the athletes to race.
Did you ever try hand jump during your school days?
But I just saw.
You just love it as a sport.
I love it. So that's it. Just go over the bar with the legs. And with the back So that was a 400 meters straight final. You can hear some background conversation going on. We're trying to get a photo of Solomon Kweku. The 100 meters under 20 final. Yes, so our photographer has it. We're definitely going to post this photo on the point so everybody around the world can relate. Betty, the commentator forgot. People were listening, but it was actually for the good of the sport. So everybody can see, okay, so Pearl Awanya, we have the results coming.
So Pearl coming first with a time of, okay, so Erasmus wants to check if her time is good enough to qualify for, so she had 56.16 for the 100 meters. That's the 400, yeah. That's for the 400 meters under 18. And then Raisa Inana from Cote d'Ivoire.
Good.
1 minute, 04.56.16.
Asa.
It can be confusing sometimes.
Very confusing. Raisa Inana from Cote d'Ivoire had 1 minute, 04.4 seconds. Coming second, Marie Colombe Kouao, Cote d'Ivoire, had 1 minute, 05.8. Anna B. Freeman from Liberia had 1 minute, 1:05. And Nazibatu Samari from Togo, 1:09. So for the women 400 meters, you need to have 55.20. And so Pearl Awanya still has some seconds to shed off to be able to qualify to the World Athletics Championship. But yes, we still have some good news to celebrate because Samuel Kweku Hammond has made it qualify to the World Athletics Championship under 20 for making a time of Solomon Kweku Hammond.
Salami.
So we are still having those conversations behind the scenes.
All of you, just go down.
And we're getting news. CTFM also want to get more news on this, get some photos. So getting ready for the U20s now. Females are on the track for the 400 meters final, straight final.
Now come to this over. So we were. And this over. So no, we were. We were. We be count. Say you be there alone. You be here alone. Then another person will be the other side. And so we come in back. Just stay. We were. So what na Mike enwa ha. What you say? Oh Mike ya wa Mike be take those short. Mike oh wa nti ni so be kan ho. So atwen me wo ho ni so be kan ho wa ha. Oh wa ha ti say wo take ha no de no no take ho. Maka se no kwa o mabio. Akwa o mabio because wo wa ha. Wa be de kura atwen me. Somebody dey cover sa. Aka say be sure. We have 1,000 watts. And people will channel. I see a seven crack. Come on, a call. A berry before. So we have 5. Before. Don't call it. I'm going to need first. Oh, how? Don't you see her? Ah, Obi a gavin.
And it's a similar story being told to the first one. Ghana takes that lead, leaving the rest of the park, and the fans really going ecstatic as we get into the curve. It's still Ghana leading, and in tow we have the Ivorians, Burkinabe following. We'll definitely get the confirmations here, but almost done here. Could be another sweep for Ghana. 2 gold medals, the u18s, and now the u20 medal is also in the basket for the country. And there's still some changes in there. Come from behind to take second and third.
Let's go. I'm on the cover.
shot put competition for the boys is on. The long jump, the high jump is also on. We'll confirm the results pretty shortly. But the breaking news that has come through from the afternoon session is that of Solomon Kweku Hammond, who's qualified after running stellar 10.5 in the boys 100 meters U20 category. Waiting for more to come.
Let's go. Another batch will come at 20 and when we're at 20 and 18. We're 18 and 24 by your father. The drone about on flight. What Jimmy can get on I saw a really 100 in the place. So you see 2 cameras, and I'm my breath off. Michael. On the ones there, take it. Oh, okay. Sir?
All right, so the boys now go in the U18 category. The two Ghanaian boys in there. One at the very end with Liberia. But there's another strong run coming from the inside. There's Ajiman and Samuels. Those are the two names that I mentioned. And at this stage, it's looking really good. But there's another Liberian coming from just outside them as they get into the final straight. But the Liberian is really showing strength here as Ghana leads in the first place. Second place looks to be really tight at this stage, and it seems to be it's going to be Ghana. Ghana first, Ghana second, Liberia. In that order. Cote d'Ivoire
Ghana
comes
first,
through.
Ghana second, Liberia second,
Liberia fourth.
Liberia fourth.
Yeah, there were two of them. And you can see them, the two teammates, congratulating each other. You know, it's a tough thing to be fourth in a race, eh?
I know.
Have you ever experienced it?
You
I experienced it once, I didn't like it. It commits you for the rest of the year because so what did I do wrong here? Couldn't even take that place.
you can't even give up to. You can't give up.
More fans.
So that completes it. 400 meters.
For the 400 meters men, the final,
It
the
could be
result will be in.
How much how many minutes did
Now we are going to welcome. Now we are going to welcome under 20 men's finals. Under 20 men's finals. Vous êtes marqués. Le finaliste du U20 400 mètres d'or. Finaliste du U20 400 mètres d'or. Premier finaliste. Nous avons Samba du Sénégal.
So that's on the 20, 400 final coming up. You need to watch out for Israel. Anani Domi. It's an absolute, I don't know how to describe it, but it's the finest athletes out there from the University of Education, Winneba. Just last week, they had their inter-halls. He emerged the best overall, winning 200, 400, and also joined the 4x100 relay. So Ghana has two, just off screen, the 400 meters and the 20 category coming in. I'm expecting a better time from Israel. Looking at what he's done over the last few weeks, at the Interhalls, at the GA Open Championships, and he's returning to the African CAA Region 2 competition.
Please report to the call. Again, 5,000 men. Sorry, 5,000 meters women. 5,000 meters women. Under 20. Please report to the call. Il est demandé à ce que les finalistes de 1500 mètres hommes, U18 et U20 se présentent à la chambre d'appel. Finalistes de 1500 mètres hommes, U18 et U20, ils se présentent. Et aussi, les finalistes de 5000 mètres femmes, 5000 mètres femmes, humains, 1000 mètres femmes, humains. Veuillez vous présenter à la chambre d'appel. Results 400 meters under 18 men final. Bismarck Asante, Ghana, 49.43. Emmanuel Kwekuadima, Ghana, 49.76. Jonathan Puma, Liberia, 49.90. Musa Kamara, Liberia, 50.62. Wilfred Samuel Abel, Côte d'Ivoire, 54.71. Ishaka Sami Goja, Benin, 56.73. The following athletes are to be present at the medal table. Nous demandons aux athlètes suivants de se présenter à la table des médailles. Nous avons Bakwa Imam du Burkina Faso, Bakwa Aïma du Burkina Faso. Nous avons Dubokinou du Bénin. Nous avons Ouattara Abdul de la Côte d'Ivoire. Nous avons aussi Yamaogo Piente du Burkina. Nous avons Da Aurélie du Burkina. Et nous avons
So there is the shot put also currently ongoing.
Du Bénin, présenter à la chambre avant la date des médailles. Merci.
So these are the results from the under 18 400 meters men event, and Bismarck Asante from Ghana made a time of 49.43. Emmanuel Ajiman came second, also a Ghanaian, with a time of 49.76. Jonathan Toma of Liberia came third with 49.90. Musa Kamara of Liberia followed on the fourth position with a time of 50.62, and Wilfred Samuel Ado of Cote d'Ivoire came fifth with a time of 54.71,
Francis.
and Isaka Sabi Kuda of
Minyade.
Benin followed on the sixth
Minyade.
position with a time of
Francis, what's Minyade?
56.73. So he came last in the 400 meter
Francis, what
meters and the 18 men's event. So this is how the result is looking. Quite a good timing for the Ghanaian side. Unfortunately, I don't think it gets to hit the mark for the qualification standard.
Na Billy communicator or Montu Busana, and I will be able to hire answer.
So for the qualification standard, the 400 meters you need to get the time of 47.60, but Bismarck Asante had 49.43.
So the guy in the free, so that's the guy in the free high jump.
We always get excited for the events. 400 meters is one of my favorites, everybody's favorite. They say it's a killer race, but you need to run and also use your head. The athletes continue to tell us every day.
After drone.
And off they go now. The Ghanaian representation, as well as an Ivorian, and there's a Burkina Faso. But watch out for Israel. Anna Nidome coming in from the inside. Ghana first, second at this stage. Let's see some jostling for places coming from the Ivorians. But into the curve, and it seems Anani is the one to watch out for. He has everything on the wraps at this stage, and it comes through strongly. Remember, he's looking for that wonderful time, 47.60. The man from the University of Education, Winneba, is in the lead. And I've seen the Burkina Faso, Senegalese, Ivorians at this stage. It's going to be Ghana, first Ghana third, Ivory Coast coming fourth, and in between they've been sandwiched by an athlete near to identify. But we'll get a confirmation of the times very soon. The time is a crucial thing. 47.60, qualification time for Cali 2022. That is a magic time everybody's looking forward to. The high jump event. The class 1-2 fast. He's unable to jump at this moment. Very few athletes remain in the long jump pits now. Wait for more results. We'll be able to announce them to you. So Israel Nani with gold in the 400 meters, and now Ghana going for the high jump. His style is a little bit unorthodox. He's going face up to the bar.
Medas. Ananta. Photo.
All right, so for those of you asking for photos, our media colleagues around asking for photos, we'll certainly have some photos from you, courtesy the GAA and CAA Region 2. We'll be sharing them on WhatsApp and social media handles.
Okay, so we are moving on to the presentation of the medals. Passons à la présentation des médailles. Et pour ce faire, nous avons en compagnie M. Sawatopo Misiri. Il est le directeur technique de la zone 2. Le directeur technique de la zone 2, c'est lui qui va décerner ce prix.
All right, so we have a colleague journalist, Timi, from Nigeria. She's giving me a lot of options, which name to use.
Results.
Okay.
100 meters under 20 men final. Israel Anani Dobi, Ghana, 47.96. Samba So, Senegal, 48.96. Peter
Is the script
Ghana,
okay?
49.11. London, Cadal,
5-3.
Côte d'Ivoire,
5-3.
49.36. Isali Adou, Benin, 53.12.
Maybe add the qualification.
5,000 meters movement. Ici, je crois, d'accord, 5 minutes de part. Veuillez vous présenter, sans vous appel. So, pour le triple jump, le triple saut, nous avons en troisième position Woody Brunexia du Bénin. On le mentionne. En deuxième position, nous avons Juan-Marie Colomb de la Côte d'Ivoire.
Short put event going on, but there's also a medal ceremony ongoing at the same
Et
time.
en première position, nous avons Zongo Awa du Burkina. Donc, nous avons Saragogo Misiri, je répète, le directeur technique de la zone 2, la région. Et donc, c'est lui qui va leur dessiner ce tour.
National anthem.
So that was the anthem of Burkina Faso as their athletes get ready to receive a medal. The first medal for the CAA Zone 2 Championship ongoing at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. So while the events or the competitions, the events are ongoing, there are some medals that are being awarded as well.
For the triple jump under 18 men. Triple jump under 18 men.
You are live on air. That is not your job. That is not your job. Your job is to be behind the camera, please.
Donc nous avons, we have Sabo Soumaïla, Burkina, Seydou Abdul Nassi, du Ghana.
That is not your job to do. Your job is to be behind the camera.
5,000
Is it the current one?
men and 18.
I think there's an
Please. Sorry, not 5,000 men in relay. Men and women under 18. Men in relay. Men and women under 18. Please report to the call room. 5,000 meters females at 20 to the
All right, I'm sure you've been hearing some of the unofficial things, but anyway, the medal ceremony continues. Whatever you heard didn't come from us.
position. Fofana Adama de la Côte d'Ivoire.
Adama from Côte d'Ivoire.
Deuxième position, nous avons Seydou Abdul Nassi du Ghana. Nous avons Sap Soumaïla Burkina Faso. Nous allons écouter l'hymne national du Burkina.
Photograph. No. Stand at your positions. Stand beside them. Are you done?
So that was the national anthem of Burkina Faso as they received their awards
Next batch.
or medals. So still the medal ceremony ongoing.
So that there sound.
Relais suédois.
What's it?
Anthem, no. We have to show respect.
No. Say, original holding. This is a campus name movie.
Position and stand here.
I'm photographer and I'm switching the mental film.
Anthem, no, hold it in the swallow.
They are singing. It's before my bar. One camera. Let's say one focus. They are better to national anthem.
When you know, Miss Winneting,
From the Jeremy. Who now for them? Dinners are no. You know, for them, dinner. And listen, 5,000, 1,005. How many rounds? 4. And 3. And 7.
3. And 18. Please ask the way.
Man, say I'm about a man. I'm going to come and tell us for the move. I don't see I'm going to tell you that I'm a Juma. Maybe that I'm a oh, no, but I'm doing that. I'm late. From make yourself a working talk show. What's your you know? You yourself. What's your button? You know. Then I said, when I said. I don't know if I don't know the TV chasing.
And we're going to witness the presentation of the winners of the discus under 18 women. Winners of the under 18 discus women.
Watch it.
So the next medals will be presented to the women under 18 discus winners.
Watch it.
Let's see if there will be a Ghanaian in there. So it's the women under 18 discus winners. The medals coming to be presented to them.
Cette fois-ci, leur seront décernés à le président de l'association ghanéenne, Monsieur avec et troisième, nous avons Bourgoin, assis à toi, du Bénin.
So we have Burkina Faso on the second position for the women under 18 discus event. Philomena Bassett. The second position and the anthem of Burkina Faso being played, and she wins their under 18 discus event for the women. That's Philomena Bassett from Burkina Faso winning the under 18 women discus event.
Photograph. As if it's a Christmas, song. The Burkinabe, I should say, are getting some of the medals today, and it is good to see. I mean, it's not being overly dominated by one country at this moment. I'm sure it's coming from the field events.
Yeah, so it's the discus under 18 events, and we have Philomena Bassett from Burkina Faso winning that.
Ghana's had a history with youth development
Now we are going
over
to
the years. It's always the way to go.
under 20 jump men. Winners of the under 20 triple jump men. We have Bakwan, Aima, so we have Bukinu from Benin. There we have Watara Hamdu Julakatua.
Interesting how we are surrounded by francophone countries yet.
So that's the 20 triple jump. The event was done in the morning, so we're having the presentation. And basically you need to notice this, the lack of Ghanaian representation.
The what?
The lack of Ghanaian representation.
Yeah, in the field events.
That's a weakness.
Yeah. I think we pay so much attention. As you said, the field event is much more of very technical, and so I think that is why it's struggling.
What about these nations then? If the same argument is made for these other nations, why are they then
doing well in the field event? Because I don't think that the Burkina Faso or the other countries have anything exceptional when it comes to grooming the athletes.
I disagree.
They are?
I think they are. I mean, there's Zango. Remember the triple jump guy who goes the African triple jump and he's been to the World Championships. When you have such athletes coming from, let us pause and listen to that Burkinabe until we get back.
But what has been their history when it comes to the field track event.
And just pausing for the national anthem. In addition to the and that's the Secretary General of the CAA.
So that is the national anthem of Burkina Faso. I must say that I have not really paid attention to the Burkina Faso national anthem. It's very soothing and it can drive all your worries away. If you listen to
We are going to 1,500
1,500
meters. 1,500 meters. Under 18.
So we are getting ready for another race. That's 1,500 meters under 18 men.
And what is the magical time they're looking for?
Well, they are supposed to hit 3 minutes 48 seconds to qualify for the World Athletics Championship. The under 20.
Adam.
So that is what they will all be racing for. Aside the medals, we are hoping to hit the time, standard time set for qualifying to the World Athletics Championship. Oh!
Wow. The red flag is up, obviously. It was the same guy I saw using a very unorthodox technique.
Today?
Yeah. He used the legs just to, they saw a paddle or something. But now he's using the flop, trying to go with the back over the bar.
You were explaining why you think the Burkinabes do so well.
But somebody's
Field
working
events.
something. I think he may have something.
You want to make sure make us a tough for me.
What is the technical aspect? The partisan go in the triple jump. There was Amata. There was another name like that in the past. The female is expecting to the heptathlon. So maybe you can count on the fact that they have some history in this event.
1,500 meters.
Down, it goes down to the key masters, mistresses. And now Ghana does it. Goes over the bar now, excellently. The white flag is up, and that's illegal. And so it takes training to be able to achieve 1,500 meters.
1,500 meters under 18 is underway. L'assistant maintenant. U18.
and it takes an awful amount of training, retraining. I mean, you see the coaches working with the athletes. We teach them something today, they come tomorrow, they may forget. So it takes consistency, and somebody who knows his style to be able to get the athletes to perform and if you're able to get a technique right, then you're able to perform. It's not always physical, they're all talent. Yeah.
Unfortunately, in our part of the world, we always want to go with our strength, our talent. So for now, we have the two Ghanaians leading the race.
Du Sénégal, Léo présenté à la table de médailles. Sinda Sibiri, Burkina Faso. Veuillez vous présenter à la
But I
table de
think
médailles.
sometimes it's okay when we know what we are good at and then we build on. We can't do everything. When you talk of Ethiopia, Kenya, we know what they are good at. And the medals that they win when they go for international competition. So we have the Ghanaian dictating the pace.
Yeah. So there's been a change. Second has now moved to first, and then first has also moved to second now. And there's a Liberian that's in the chase. But you make excellent point about concentrating on where your strengths are. But it's interesting now to see Omanyala of Kenya leading, Africa at 9.86. And so Kenya is also now moving into the sprint, the headers. So now it's widening. I think first and second, and then second to third, and then third to fourth. Now you look at the last. Okay, we have the last two.
I don't know what runs through the mind of athletes.
At the clock there, yeah, 2 minutes 47.
2 minutes 49 now.
And there's been a good jump there, high jump, another good jump. It looks like he's the only one competing in the high jump.
It looks like.
Over 50 meters now.
So they are hoping to get the time of 3 minutes 48.
What are these people doing in the pit?
It's going to be a Herculean task now. It's 3 minutes 24, 25, 26. And let's see him coming now. And he still has gas to burn at this stage. Grandstand finish. He comes in strongly. 3 minutes 42. 43. Still going strong. And he stops the clock at 3 minutes 50, I think. Let's see what the official time will say. It's another Ghana. But now watch out for third and fourth. I love this one from the Liberian.
So I was saying that I don't know what runs through the minds of athletes that always come last, but you need to finish your race because your time also counts. You need to make the time. So whether you are coming from the bottom, you have to finish hard.
Burkina now coming home. You are in the high jump, the Liberian just is unable to go over the bar. The red flag is up there.
So the race you just saw is a 1,500 meter race for the men.
Right on top. Right on top.
Sénégal, derrière Sommet du Burkina, le Sénégal du Bénin, Safien Touba du Sénégal, Sida Sidi du Burkina, Aguel Sénégal du Sénégal. Latifatou Bilogo du Burkina, Oji Ebre Léonard du Burkina, Dornes Ali du Bénin.
So we just finished the 1,500 meter race run. It was the under 18 men's event final. We saw the two Ghanaians coming first and second. In that particular event, we are waiting for the final results from the officials. Let's see if the Ghanaian who came first was able to make the 3.485 seconds time. That is the qualification mark for the under 20 World Athletics Championship in Cali. This is the CAA Region 2 Championship ongoing at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. 9 countries, including Ghana, as the hosts, competing. So we'll be getting the results very soon, and then we'll run you through the 1,500 meters race. As the events are ongoing, there is also a medal ceremony. Athletes have been awarded for their medals won in the ongoing championship.
So media, please take note. We play the anthem for Senegal. Now we are going to witness the presentation of medals to winners.
They could challenge Ghana for the first place.
With the in the medal hall?
Yes.
Yeah. Because it looks like they are taking all the medals in the field event. So this is the 100 meters hurdles for the men and women under 20. So the results are in for the 1,500 meters race for the men, and fortunately David Nakosi couldn't make the time. He came first with a time of 3.
So I actually told the winners of the 1,500 to come up and speak to you.
Okay.
So they're coming.
Okay.
They're all secondary school boys. One from Senegal since and the another from Winneba. So after the anthem, we'll get talking with them.
Yeah.
Presentation.
So you just heard the anthem of the Senegal team. Very interesting anthem. A colleague was saying it sounds like a cartoon jingle. But it's a very interesting anthem. Yeah, so this is the 100-meter hurdles for the women, and 20 they have been presented with a medal. We will be speaking to the winners of the 1,500 meters, where David Nakosi from Ghana won the race with a time of 3.50 seconds.
Results. 1,500 meters under 18 leg fighter. David
Nous allons maintenant assister à la présentation de médailles au vainqueur de 100 mètres et U18 femmes. 100 mètres et U18 femmes. We are going to witness the presentation of medals in the place of the 100 meters hurdles race under 18 women. 100 meters, 18 hurdles.
David, congratulations.
Thank you.
We are speaking to the winner of the 1,500 meter race, and David came first with time of 3.50 seconds. You were just some few seconds from getting the qualification time for the World Athletics Championship, which is 3.48 seconds. But you have done so well. I mean, I think this is the best time in Ghana currently. You set a national record, right, with this time. How do you feel?
Oh, I feel so good. So how far God has brought us here. Me myself, I was not planning to make this time. By the grace of God, I've done it.
Okay, so I mean, what went into you getting the time? I mean, we saw that you gave your colleagues very huge gap. Your opponents, you gave them a very huge gap, and gradually you were able to finish with that gap, finishing first in your race. It might take you a lot of work to train and win this particular event.
Yeah, because in the training ground we don't give up. We only train every day except Sunday. Sundays are our resting day. Even though we are students, as we are in school, we always train in the morning, and then after school we go for training again. So for that purpose, we only training and we target the time. It's not only like we are be training just like that. We don't want to let our body to activate, but we are training towards time, because Ghana here, we want to make Ghana proud. That's why.
Now, do you have another event tomorrow?
No, please.
Okay. All right, David. Congratulations on your. I mean, it means that obviously you've won medal for Ghana in this particular race, and also setting a very good time for Ghana. Congratulations.
Thank you, madam.
Deuxième position. Avant, Odile Yengle-Beogo. Odile Yengle-Beogo du groupe.
Isaac, you are the silver medalist for the 1,500 meter race. How do you feel?
Actually, the race was very hard, but at the beginning, you have to fight because everything, the beginning is not easy. So you have to make a strong with it so that you can get benefit from the end.
Okay, but I mean, do you feel a little disappointed for not making the qualification time for the World Athletics Championship?
Oh, actually, in this race, it's a group work, and we have to help ourselves so that we can win together. It's not actually it's not a thing what is divided. There's a group team, there's a group work, and it's a team.
All right, thank you so much. We are very proud of you, and we say a big congratulations to you too as well.
Okay, thank you.
So that is Isaac Mensah from Ghana, came second in the 1,500 men's race, and I must say that it was an impressive time. And David Nokosi was some few seconds away from hitting the qualification time. For the Athletics Championship. We will be speaking to the guy or the man or the boy, Solomon Kweku Hammond, who has qualified for the World Under-20 Athletics Championship, making the time 10.5. So the background is the anthem for Burkina Faso.
So now we are going to witness 1,500 meters. 1,000 meters. 5,000. The 5,000 meters race. And 20. 5,000 meters women's final. And at 20. Nous assistons maintenant à la finale de 5 mètres U18.
So we have Lavina here who won the women under 20 400 meter race, and congratulations.
Thank you.
I mean, how do you feel coming to race in this African Championship, winning the 400 meter race? It means that for now you have bagged a gold medal. How do you feel about that?
So excited to have a gold medal. I wasn't expect to get a gold medal. I was even expecting to be a second place or third. I was not expecting to be first.
I mean, you were in the race and you had to compete against athletes from different continents. How difficult was your race? Was it an easy task for you?
It was. I was not getting the competition, so I say it was cool.
It wasn't really competitive.
Yes.
And what amount of work went into your preparations for this particular championship?
Let me see. I didn't get time to train properly, so I think when I get time, I'll do more than what I did.
Okay. Well, congratulations once again for winning. Now you have a gold medal already in the bag. And tomorrow, do you have another event tomorrow?
Yes, please. 200 meters.
200 meters. And I guess you'll be hoping to make the time for the World Athletics Championship.
Yes, please.
All right, all the best, Lavina. And that is Lavina, and she came first in the World Athletics. She came first in the 400-meter race and the Under-18 Women Championship. And so she's the one we just spoke to. We'll be speaking to more of the athletes that have won their event, and very soon we'll also be speaking to.
Nous allons maintenant décerner la médaille au vainqueur de la 5 mètres R1 catégorie humaine. We are going to witness the presentation of the medals to the winners of the 110 hurdles race under 20 men.
Okay, so we have Solomon Kweku Hammond, and a big congratulations to you.
Thank you.
I mean, you are the first athlete to make the qualification mark for the World Under 20 Championship, which will be coming off in Colombia, Cali. You had a very tough race. I mean, just take me through. How was your race like?
My coach taught me that. He said before I'll start the race, I should picture myself winning. So like,
your coach taught you that before you start the race?
I should picture myself winning the race. And he said before I should drive like 20 meters before I come out. So that's what I did, and everything went well for me.
Okay, so you listened to the coach's instruction and
Yes.
you think it worked perfectly for you.
Yes.
But how do you feel being the first Ghanaian
I feel happy. I feel very
qualified
good.
to the World Championship?
Very good.
Was it something that you anticipated? Did you think that you could make the mark today for the World Athletics?
Actually, I'm having hamstring, some injury here. So I wasn't expecting this, but everything is okay. That's it.
All right, a big congratulations to you. I mean, it means that your one leg is already in Colombia. You are just waiting for the championship to win. But you have another event tomorrow.
Yeah, 4x100.
Okay, so what should your fans expect from you?
We are winning. Ghana is winning. We are winning with a good time.
Okay, thank you so much, and a big congratulations to you
Thank
once
you.
again. So that is Solomon Kweku Hammond, and he actually made the time for the World Athletics Championship, and he has already booked his ticket to Colombia for the World Athletics Under 20 Championship. And he, as I said, we'll be speaking to more of the athletes. I have another athlete here. I have Israel Anna Domi here, and he won the 400-meter race for the men under 20.
Yes.
And
Burkina, Liberia. Please, you are asked to send all your athletes.
but as it stands now, there is an event currently ongoing, the 5,000-meter race, where we have
The following countries.
two Ghanaian athletes representing Ghana in that race, and Israel Anane, 400 meters under 20, winning gold medal for Ghana. Take me through your race. How was it like?
Oh, by the grace of God, everything went well. Yeah, before the event, I was feeling some pains in my body, but through my coach's advice and the stretches that they take me through, I was able to run the 400 meters.
What do you think you did right in this particular race?
What I did right was what my coach taught me, that when you are running 400 meters, you have to come fast from the curve. So I applied those techniques, then I was able to win the race.
Did you anticipate winning a gold medal
Sure,
today?
sure.
Oh, so you were beaming with all confidence that
Yeah.
today you were going to win a medal?
Yeah, but the time that I felt some pains in my body, that I was thinking that, so can I make it to win the gold medal? But God made it for me to win the gold medal for Ghana.
Do you have an event tomorrow?
Yes, please.
Is it
Mixed relay.
the mixed relay?
Yeah.
And I guess you'll be hoping that you make the qualification time for the World
Sure.
Under 20 Athletics Championship.
Sure.
I wish you all the best tomorrow, and also congratulations once again
Thank you.
on winning, coming first in the 400-meter race for Ghana. So that is Israel, and he came first in the 400-meter race for the men event under 20. And those are some of the athletes we're speaking to. Well, you can see that the 5,000-meter race for the women currently ongoing.
Media, please prepare the Senegalese anthem. En deuxième position, nous avons Der Soumé et Burkina Faso. Et en troisième position, en tête, Cheikh Cissé du Sénégal.
All right, so we have Ibrahim Fousseini, and I must say that I've been very impressed with you so far, because it seems you are able to get your range with ease. I don't know if it is that easy for you, but I will get to know all about that. Sorry on your injury, I can see that you were limping, but take me through 100-meter race coming first. How did that go for you?
It wasn't easy though. Initially I was injured. I don't know if the injury, and I'm sure I will take the race. But in everything, let's give thanks to God, because it happens already. Yeah.
Okay, so was the injury there already before you
It was an old injury. Last week I competed here last week, so after the competition, got by the injury again. So I was really feeling the pain.
Oh, so sorry about that. But I mean, how do you feel? Did you anticipate winning a gold medal today?
I came second in the 100 meters. It was not bad. It was good. Due to my condition.
Okay. So do you have another event tomorrow? Because of your leg, you might not compete.
But I'm not running.
You're not running tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's an unfortunate news there. But anyways, a big congratulations to you. I mean,
Sure.
despite your injury, you still have a gold medal backed in there. Already backed, and so we say a big congratulations to you for coming first in the 100-meter race. And so that is Fousseini Ibrahim, Erasmus' best friend. That is Fousseini Ibrahim, and he came first. Yes, coming first in the 100-meter race.
You are alive now.
5,000 meters. Still ongoing.
Yes. Mr. Sasibe, open guy who white me shot video again. A block it come on what a shot live there. A block wa open no na jail again am open.
Fondation médaille au vainqueur des 106 mètres est U18. 100 mètres est en U18. En troisième position, nous avons Martial Niazalé de la Côte d'Ivoire. En deuxième position, nous avons Isiako Arimo du Burkina Faso. Media, please prepare the Burkinabe national anthem. Et en tête, cette fois-ci, nous avons Farouk Traoré du Burkina Faso.
So the 5,000 women race currently ongoing, and the Ghanaian has really given her opponent a huge gap. Huge gap. I don't think they will be able to recover and beat her, even if she decides to crawl.
Athletes competing in the medley relay, namely the athletes from Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Benin, Burkina Faso, and like please.
So they are supposed to go around the pitch 12.5 times. This kind of race needs a lot of energy and stamina. I can't even go half of the pitch. I'll be panting like a pregnant fish.
To the medal table. The following athletes are to report to the medal table. À votre attention, les athlètes qui vont se plier et se présenter à la table des médailles.
I've seen a lot of comments on our Facebook page, people asking if it is an open championship and if everybody or anybody at all can compete. This is not an open championship. It's an African championship, African Zone 2 championship, and so it's not anybody at all who can compete. It's just like any international competition that is being hosted. So this is about 9 countries that is competing. We have Senegal, we have Liberia, we have Niger, we have Burkina Faso, we have Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, the hosts, Sierra Leone, we have Togo, and they are all competing for laurels and also hoping that they will be able to make the required time that can qualify them to the World Under-20 Athletics Championship in Cali, Colombia. So the 5,000 women's event currently ongoing and going around the field for 12.5 times. Jeez, lots of work there. But the Ghanaian athletes are taking this with ease. They've been able to give their opponent huge gap. Huge gap. As I said, even if she decides to crawl or walk, she should be able to finish this race as first. This is the final lap, and for the girl, the Ghanaian in front, this is her final lap. She has done 11.5 or 11.5 already. So this is her final lap. When she is able to finish, it means she has won the women and the 25,000 event. And I must tell you, one interesting thing about this Ghanaian athlete is that she has not dropped in energy. The energy that she started with is the same energy. And now she is speeding, trying to make a good time before she finished the race. Doing it like nobody's business. It's all over for her. 11 seconds. from the time on the scoreboard, she has done 17.11 seconds for the 5,000. And now she has all the time to catch her breath and wait patiently for her colleagues to finish. Well, she still had a minute and some few seconds to go. The qualifying time for the World Under 20 Championship is 16.40 seconds or 40 seconds, but she did 17.11 seconds. So unfortunately, her time was not good enough to qualify her to the World Athletics Championship in Colombia, but yet that was an amazing time there. Well, those are my colleagues saying if it was them in the on the track before the whistle blows, she'll go blank. She'll start seeing stars after 3 laps, and then you have a lot of energy. I don't think I can even go a lap. Well, she's done catching her breath, resting, while her opponent also still racing on the track, hoping to finish with a good time and in a good position. This is what we call finish hard. You wish you can stop, but you can't stop because you want to make a good time. Athletics is no easy job at all, very difficult one. So it's also the final lap for the Ivorian. For the Ivorian, she has one more lap to go. And it seems she is in the second position.
Under 18, the winners of the under 18, we have that Omeni, we have Aizolu Elizabeth, and then we have
So for the Ghanaian athletes who is still racing, she still has some more laps to go, as the Ivorian have just one last lap. When she comes, she's done. What an interesting sport. When your colleague is already done with the race, by now she's to bath and eat. She'll bath, eat, dress up, and be watching her opponent in the stands while they race against time, hoping to make a good time and also hoping to finish in good position. An interesting game. So the Ivorian is also hoping to finish. And she has increased her speed. And it was 2:134 for the Ivorian, as the Ghanaian did 17.11 seconds, while the Ivorian came in with 2:134. So far we have about 4 Ghanaians who have won gold medals. And a while ago we spoke to them.
Et à la tête, nous avons Aurélie du Burkina Faso.
Burkina Faso taking most of the medals on the field events. They will be challenging Ghana on the medal table because it looks like they are concentrating more on the field events. They are claiming all the medals. The Ghanaian athletes, it's finishing her race with all the energy left, and it's done. 2-4-3-0. So in the background is the anthem for the Burkina team, and they are clearing all the medals in the field event while Ghana do justice to the track event.
Result 5,000 women under 20. Sarakusi, Ghana 17.08. Chamsia Yahaya, Niger 21.36. Mariama Edu, Ghana 24.29.
Attention de tous, ceux qui sont à Hacienda Hotel, s'il vous plaît, votre nourriture sera servie là-bas. Votre nourriture sera servie là-bas. All those in Hacienda Hotel, food to be served there. Ce sera la même chose demain. Votre petit déjeuner, votre déjeuner et votre dîner nous seront servis là-bas. Merci. Now we are going to witness another presentation of gifts, presentation of medals. It is for the female, the winners of the female javelin under 20. Female javelin under 20. We have Sultan, we have Jinda and Sian, and we have Sabi Jian. Meanwhile, very soon will be witnessing final races in every relay. Bientôt, nous allons assister aux dernières courses, aux dernières épreuves. Let's go out. Vient en troisième position, Samy Jean-Dubert. Deuxième position, nous avons encore du Bénin, Adinda Elsia. Finir, nous avons encore en tête le Burkina Faso, il s'agit de Gouriatou.
And once again, you hear the anthem of Burkina Faso. And they are once again winning a medal in the field event. They are doing justice to all the field events. And as I said earlier, they are going to challenge Ghana for the first position, because as Ghana is doing their very best to win the medals in the track event, Burkina is clearing all the medals in the field event. So presentation currently ongoing, and yeah, you need to take some photos with your medal after it's been presented to you. So let me quickly run you through the result from the 5,000 women under 20 event. And Sarah Kumsin from Ghana came first with a time of 17.08, and Chamsia Yagia of Niger coming second with a time of 21.36 seconds or 36 seconds. Mariama Aidu from Ghana came third or last with a time of 24.29 seconds.
to welcome the athlete for the heavy relay, women, under 18. Nous allons sous peu accueillir les athlètes du relais suédois, femmes U18. D'abord, nous avons Burkina Faso. Le Burkina Faso, on les ovationne. Nous avons l'équipe du Ghana. Et pour finir, nous avons l'équipe du Libéria.